On today's History in a Minute, are there any relics of St. Joan of Arc? Hello, it's Mr. Philip Campbell with Homeschool Connections History in a Minute. I am your bearded, nerdy history guru. St. Joan of Arc is one of the most beloved martyrs of the Catholic faith, and she's also just one of the best known and most beloved heroines in Western history. She was, of course, burned at the stake in the city of Rouen in 1431 after raising a successful insurrection of the French against the English domination of that country during the 100 Years' War. But are there any relics of Joan of Arc left? There used to be relics of Joan of Arc, very few of them, unfortunately. Most of them were destroyed by the French revolutionaries at the time of the Revolution. The only authentic relic that we know still remains is a ring that belonged to Joan, that after her execution was given to Cardinal Beaufort, who later gifted it to the King of England, and it remained in England for 600 years until it was returned to the French at the time of Joan's beatification at the beginning of the 20th century. So this ring is all we know that's left of Joan definitively. There used to be some bones that were going around that allegedly belonged to Joan of Arc, but forensic tests in the early 2000s revealed that these were a forgery that actually belonged to an Egyptian mummy that someone had been passing off as Joan of Arc. Other than the ring, there's a few fragments of things that people claim belong to Joan, but her ring is really the only thing that we know that definitively belonged to her that still exists. So, St. Joan of Arc, pray for us. And hey, subscribe to this channel, and remember, history is awesome.